Welcome back to Forasen Education. This is Ed. Today we're going to be talking about Farmmi. Farmmi is a Nasdaq listed company with the ticker FAMI. The company is a leading agricultural e-commerce technology enterprise which aims to build a global trading platform for agricultural products. Farmmi manages an industry chain of internet marketing for agricultural products with agricultural technology research and development and family farm development and product processing. Now, I did cover Farmmi before, or FAMI, depending on the ticker or the name. I did cover it before multiple times, but right now we do have some news coming in on January 26th. And it's really going on around the fourth quarter and the fiscal year of 2021. So there was around a 39% increase in revenue for the year 2021 compared to 2020. Now, expansion in gross profits for the fiscal year of 2021 compared to 2020 was also 10%. Increase in net income in fiscal year for 2021 compared to fiscal year 2020 was around 188% and around $159.9 million in stockholder equity at September 30th, 2021 compared to $28.3 million at September 20th, 2020. Now, if we were just to take a look at actual numbers rather than just percentages, so 2021, you're seeing around $40 million compared to 28.36. So there is a bit of an increase there. Still, it's only around 10 million compared to a company that has around $160 million in total stockholder equity. When you're looking into something like basic diluted income per share, you're looking at 2 cents compared to 7 cents, although net income attributable to Farmmi is around 2.36 compared to 82 cents. So $2.36 compared to $0.82. Now, overall, you're able to see some metrics that are actually improved, and they're going to pick and point which ones they're actually going to go for. So for instance here, you're able to see that the basic diluted income per share is less, but they're going to be focusing on the overall net income. That is mainly due to raising some shares, which is also mentioned in the SEC filings. For instance here, in 3 public offerings on March 22nd, 2021, April 18th, 2021, and September 13th, 2021, we offered an aggregate of more than 500 million shares. A significant increase in the number of outstanding shares that resulted from such offering, together with successfully decreasing offering prices per share, has resulted in material volatility in our stock prices. Between January 1st, 2021 and the date of this report, there has been a low of 20 cents and a high of $2.21. So if we engage in future capital raises at a dilutive prices, or investors believe that we will do, our stock prices will continue to be volatile. So that is again a part of why you see a lower net income, basic and diluted income per share than net income attributable to Farmmi. So it's really depending on how you see it. Some people might still see a growth to be positive. Some others might say, hey, the dilution part isn't really showing a better kind of metric compared to year. That is all your opinions nonetheless, but we're going to take a look into the fundamentals in a second. Before that, you had on the 18th of January 2022, they mentioned their builds on international growth with repeat customer orders. That's always good. Now, when you're looking into the price over sales, currently you're hitting 2.84, so it's less than the SP 500 average, and the price over book is 0.70, so it can be considered basically undervalued. And profitability, you're seeing positive numbers around 13% of gross margin, 6.13 for net profit margin, EBITDA, and operating margin around 7.3. Now, management effectiveness, you're able to see they're all hovering around 2.4%. And of course, this company doesn't give dividends. Nothing negative about that. It's just the structure of the company. Now, in terms of institutional buyers, you're able to see Sabby Management fully liquidated on the 4th of January. It's a little bit mixed when you're looking at the rest of institutional buyers. 2022, you have 4 transactions. Wedbush Securities liquidated on the 13th. Witter Trust Co. added 1,000, and Kolinsky Wealth Management added 10,000. And you're able to see another company here, Fidelity Nasdaq Composite Index Fund has some changes, around 40% lower in value change of the company, the company's investment into FAMI. Now, short shares availability, you're seeing almost 10 million at 1.26, suggesting that short selling this or borrowing shares to short sell this is cheaper than what it was historically, and cheaper than a lot of its competitors. And so currently, for every day or any given day, this company sees more than half or around half of its entire volume going to the short volume. Now, before moving on towards technical analysis, if you would like to see more contents like this, make sure to click the subscribe button and leave notification buttons on for this channel. Don't forget to drop a like for this video, and you can join our Discord if you'd like so in the description below. Now, from a technical analysis perspective, first off, we have the moving averages. There's nothing to write home about here. It's not looking any better than it was a week ago, for instance. Now, the 30 EMA is above the 10 SMA, and that's a bearish thing. The price point is below the 50 SMA and the 200 SMA. When you're looking into the average directional index, for instance, you're able to see 1463, suggesting kind of a slow, sloppy sideways movement that this one is going with. The 1% R, it's very similar to the relative strength index, and it shows it's somewhere in between. It's either overbought or oversold. The MACD, though, is attempting to go towards a positive side, suggesting an attempt for a positive reversal in the near future. Momentum is negative at negative 0.05, so there's nothing really here to talk about. And in terms of stochastic fast and stochastic slow, you're able to see that majority of them are pinpointing upwards, suggesting that it might be an interesting time to buy based on historical price point. But don't take this indicator as just basically the sole mean for you to trade this one. Now, the moving average bands expects this one to trade between 25 cents and 20 cents at the bottom. So there is a very tight space for which this one is expected to trade, but the Bollinger Bands expands to 27 cents and 19 cents. Currently, it is within these two bands. Now, the Fibonacci retracements shows a significant resistance at 72 cents, $1.06, $1.33, $1.59, and $1.98, and a bottom one at 18 cents. Now, I don't have any analyst recommendations at the time being, but what I think about this one is as follows. Now, this company here has done a lot of promises in the past. They raised a good amount of money, but the only thing that I kind of don't like is the price action, where they started off their IPO probably around $5 or $10. And you're able to see it went from $5 to $10 within a matter of a few months. And then it really crashed in around 2020 for around 37 cents. And then went on to get massive growth all the way to 247. And almost overnight around April, due to an offering, you're able to see a massive crash from 102 to around 31 cents. That wasn't a good thing. And then they went again in September and raised more money, and they dropped it again. And they do talk about it. I did mention in the SEC filing that they said, yes, this is due for us raising offerings, and we do expect that if we do raise offerings, the price will drop again. Now, that's also a part of legal kind of disclaimer that they put in there, and I take it as a warning sign. Now, FAMI will need to do either reverse split or make sure the price point raises above $1. Now, that is on its own a dangerous thing because they haven't been above $1 forever, and they need 10 business days above $1 in order to continue on and gaining in compliance. What do you think about this ticker? Make sure to mention that in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like, and have a wonderful day. Now, if you're still here on this video, make sure to drop down below and join our Discord. We have a lot of different things going on, including, for instance, members that gives picks for free. It's not pump and dumps, we just things we think about, swings, etc. We also have really exciting bots. You can actually use those ones. For instance, we're just testing out this bot, for instance, that gives you Fibonacci resistance points, activities, etc. And we have a bunch of free things, totally free. We run on tips here, and you can ask me questions, suggest stocks, etc. It's a really nice community that has been growing up very fast at a very good rate, and it's totally free. If you would like to join that one, feel free to do so in the description below, and have a wonderful day.